YouTube. What's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy Jay, man. We are back at it again. It's another reaction video, man. We got a little something special for y'all today, man. Nothing too crazy. We just gonna be kicking it. But before we get into that though, I just went to Panda, man. Caught me some nice eats. You know what I'm saying? Fried rice with the orange chicken. Y'all let me know if you fuck with Panda. Let me know what y'all get. But anyway, yesterday I reacted to Justin Bieber's new album, Swag 2. It was like the part 2 of the Swag sequel. He had Swag 1 drop last month, and then he had Swag 2 that he dropped this past Friday. So Thursday night, like midnight. What's it called? Fire, bro. Fire. Okay. It's crazy too, real quick while we're on this. It's crazy because I used to live in Arizona, so like they're 3 hours behind. So we used to get the music at 9 p.m., bro, like on Thursday. So now that I live in Michigan, I literally have to wait till midnight, and usually I'm asleep. But anyway, man, we're gonna react to this little video here. But go check out my last video. I just reacted to Swag 2. It was fire, and let me know in the comments, man, like what was y'all favorite song if you did, tune in and check it out. Justin Bieber, he went crazy, man. I took like 13 songs off of there, man, and kept them. So definitely a good album, man. But without further ado, let's hop into this little reaction video we got. We got police pull over a man covered in his victim's blood. Man, what kind of demonic shit is going out there on them streets, man? You know what I'm saying? Be careful, y'all. Y'all never know who you driving next to, man. You never know who you running into. You know what I'm saying? Just be careful, bro. There's people out there doing crime every day. You know what I'm saying? So let's hop into this, man. And yes, sir. All right.
Back in 2020, officers conducted a traffic stop on a driver who failed to turn his headlights on while driving at night.
Can you put your hands on the wheel, buddy? Okay. Hey, I'm Officer Smith. The reason why I pulled you over is you don't have any lights on.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Are you okay, bud?
Yeah, I just had a nosebleed.
The officer walks back to his patrol car to run the driver's information. It comes back that his name is Jared Neumann and his license is suspended.
You just got a sign saying that you're going to show up.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
And you can keep my pen because you're covered in...
The officer on the other side of the vehicle notices that Jared looks like a crime scene.
What's going on? Why didn't you have blood all over the place?
I had a really bad nosebleed while I was driving. I couldn't really do anything about it.
Nosebleed?
Yeah.
Why is it all over your pants too? Why is it all over the
Scratch
See how it's a weird thing, you know? You're just covered in...
I don't know what else to tell you besides I had a nosebleed.
You got anything in the vehicle you know about? You mind stepping out and search real quick? Blood all over your toes. It's like you bathed in... Here, just step out.
Corner. So what happened? For real?
Man, I had a really bad nosebleed. God damn. Boy was dripping from both noses. That boy was pouring. Somebody turned the nosebleed faucet on, boy. This shit was just running. He said it's all in his toes? God damn, boy. Nigga, where your nose at? Nigga nose on his knee. Kneecap nose ass, boy. Oh, kneecap head ass.
I got in a fight with somebody, and they hit me, and I got beat up.
Where does this happen, in Boca?
Yeah. It's no big deal to me. I mean, he beat the out of me pretty bad.
Who is this person?
I don't really know him like that. He was just somebody that was arguing with me. Promise I'm fine. I just would really like to go to bed because I got to rest up for work, and I really just
You
appreciate
said
it.
you don't have work till Wednesday.
I know, but I gotta.
You don't need 3 days of rest for work.
I mean, I don't get enough rest. I would really.
Damn.
You sleep from now till Wednesday.
No, like I mean,
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Yo, clap on his ass. I didn't even catch that. He said, bro, you say you wasn't going to work till Wednesday, boy. So you know what I'm saying? Your shit ain't adding up, boy. Say you ain't gonna work till Wednesday. Shit is fucking Sunday. You don't need 3 days of sleep, my boy. Man, watch out.
Rest up and
Well,
just
I'm gonna
relax.
appreciate it. I'm gonna have FD come check you out, and that's not a thing. I'm not saying you have to go with them, but they're gonna check your vitals,
Okay.
and they're gonna check everything. Okay?
While they wait for paramedics to arrive, officers find out that Jared has been living in his vehicle for quite some time.
Or I got to tow the car. And it looks like you live in it and you work out of it, so...
Yeah,
You able to call somebody?
I'm really not. Can you please not tow the car?
That's what I'm saying. If you can call somebody...
I don't have anyone's phone. If you take that car, I have nothing. I'm gonna be sleeping on my
I understand that, but it's also a liability on me if I knowingly let you leave with the car and then something happens. It looks bad on me.
It's gonna happen. I'm just gonna pull over in the nearest spot and that's it, you know?
While Jared was being checked by paramedics, an officer received a call stating that they had found his father's body in a parking garage with over 27 stab wounds.
Hey, so you say you got work on? You say you got work on Wednesday, my boy. Yeah, go ahead and call in and let them know you ain't coming. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and do that for me right now, boy. Cooked. Cooked him. And you got blood on you, bro. It's not looking good for you. You said it's in your toes, too. You stabbed 27 times. Once he tells them 27, oh, they're going to put two and two together. Why you have so much blood on you?
Led them to believe that Jared had something to do with his death, but without any further evidence, they were forced to let him go. A few hours later, Jared was pulled over again for driving without a license, and this time, he was brought in for interrogation.
You hang out with anybody from work?
Not really. I don't know them like that.
No? What do you do in your off time?
I just, like watch anime.
Dude. But I'm just so confused right now. Like, I know that they're like, trying to gauge what's going on and shit, but like, bro, does he even know that his dad's dead? Like, obviously he knows because he killed him, but like, did they even tell him? Like, that's just insane. That's so insane. Hold on, bro. Give me 1 second. Let me grab a drink, yo, because I ain't getting no drink from Panda. I got so many. I'm saving this for a good time. Oh no! Bro, I just dropped my food on me, bro. Yo, I just dropped my food on me, bro. I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry, yo. I'm about to cry. Damn. That is crazy, man. What did I do to deserve that? That was insane. All good, easy clean up. Let me get back to the video. Hey, bro! All over me too, man. No way. Fuck, man. Alright. I'm not gonna let it phase me. I'm gonna put this shit in the washer after I'm done. I'm just gonna finish the video. I'm not gonna let it phase me, bro. I just literally just dropped half my food on my clothes, man.
Like the Japanese anime stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that Pokemon?
No, not Pokemon. That's like for 10-year-olds.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying my son used to watch it.
Yeah,
so
like that.
he used to deal with all that Pokemon stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tonight, I want to ask you about some stuff, about why you're here tonight and everything like that. But in order to do that, I have to read you your rights real quick, okay? So today, tell me what happened today.
I was driving in my car, and the police pulled up behind me and told me to pull over and stop the vehicle and place my hands outside of the vehicle so they could see them, and then told me to step out of the car. I think they put me in handcuffs at that point, and I asked them what was going on, and they said they would tell me later.
Did they tell you at all why you were arrested?
No,
No?
not at all.
Okay.
Y'all hear his laugh? Bro, dude is crazy, bro. Dude's crazy. This might not even be his first body. He might have killed somebody else before he killed his dad, man.
Because we got a phone call that people were concerned about you last night.
Last night? What people?
The Delray Beach Police Department.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
Okay. Because they stopped you for your license too, right?
Yeah.
So they told you shouldn't have been driving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did they tell?
They gave you a break?
I mean, yeah, they basically, like, I just took the car back because I needed to go to work, and I needed, like, the car.
Right.
Yeah, that's the only reason I was driving it.
Right.
But
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
yeah, I know.
Agreed.
Those officers were concerned. They said that you may have been like in a fight and got hurt or something like that, but you didn't want to report anything. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Do you want to talk to us about what happened?
I mean, I'm okay. I don't really have anything against the person who did that.
Who's the guy that confronts you?
I don't know his name.
How do you know him? Like, how have you seen him
I've
before?
just seen him a couple times. Like, he's talked to me before, like, briefly, but, like,
Okay.
you know, it's just never really, like, good interactions.
Is there something else going on that you want to tell us about? You look like you're upset about something.
What do you mean?
You just looked like you got lost in thought for a second. I just want to make sure that there's not a missing piece to this that
No.
you're holding back on
No,
or
I'm
anything.
okay.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
The detectives know that Jared's father lived with him in his vehicle before he was murdered. They also know that his father kept tools in the vehicle so he could do odd jobs around town. The detectives ask Jared about the tools, and Jared claims that
Wait, so him and his dad were co-sleeping in his car? Damn. You gotta do what you gotta do. But I don't know. I wonder if that was choice or if that was like
they're
really the
his,
reality.
even though he has no idea what he's talking about.
That car that you have, does anyone else drive it?
No.
You're the only one that drives it?
Yeah.
Because there was like some tools and stuff in there. What are those for?
That's for work.
I guess so. What do you do with those?
There was a painting job I had.
What kind of painting?
What do you mean, what kind of painting?
Like interior, exterior,
Houses.
finishing,
or-
business?
Just, exterior painting.
Okay.
What is it? This is like...
We're just kind of curious. We're just trying to get to know because we saw all that stuff in there.
It's like-
It almost seems like there's more than one
kind of
person.
like really weird questions. Like,
No, it just seems like there's more than one person living in the car and stuff like that.
more than one person living in the car.
There's a lot of stuff.
Right. For more than one person, yeah. That was all.
Just you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what is all this for? Why am I being questioned and all this stuff?
Well, there's just certain things that you've been telling us that just
You see, you seem a little off, boy. You seem just a tad bit off. That's why you're being questioned right now. You know what I'm saying? We told you not to drive the car under the influence, okay? And a suspended license. You're still driving the car. And you seem a little off, my boy. And you got blood all over you. So, you want to know why you're being questioned? That would
kind of don't,
that'd be the
like,
reason.
they're like really easy questions that like it seems like you're not telling us the truth on, so I don't really understand
It's
why
like,
you'd
I
be.
just feel like, you know, it's like kind of prying into my personal life. You know, I don't know you people like that. Like, what is this about? I mean,
Well, you had a lot of blood on you last night when they
that's
came into
my
contact.
problem, really.
Right,
I mean,
but when a violent crime happens in Boca, then it becomes our problem because we have somebody out there who
But
might be
I
hurting people.
can't go get the guy for you. I don't know where he lives. I don't know him like that.
Right.
There's nothing I can
Sounds
do
like you're
about
getting a little-
Sometimes what happens, Jared, is that people get scared and they don't always want to tell us things. We did some research. So, and again, there may be reasons you don't want to tell us. I'm not sure. You might be nervous. You might have forgotten.
It's just not a big deal to me.
Right. Well, to you it's not, but to us
Yeah.
it is. So for you to say that it happened on Yamato, we've kind of done the research,
Mhm.
and there's a lot of cameras out there.
Mhm.
So we kind of know nothing happened on Yamato.
Okay. I mean, what else do you want me to say? I mean,
Where did this whole thing happen? Tell us that.
Didn't I already say it?
But I don't think it happened on Yamato.
Okay, so where did it happen?
Well, that's what, you were there, so so we don't know why you're not telling us everything.
I don't know why I'm even being questioned about this.
Well, because we want to just get to some even ground
Even ground about what?
about what happened.
What happened?
That's what we want you to tell us.
So what can you tell us about what actually happened?
I don't have any more information. Whatever I said is what I've said. I don't want to answer any more questions. I feel like I'm being like targeted or something.
The detectives leave the room to regroup and go over the next line of questioning. When they return, they lay it all out on the table for Jared.
We know that you were over by the beach last night. Okay? You're on video at 7-Eleven. Okay? We know, I don't know why, you're distancing yourself from your dad. You don't want to talk about your dad. We know the vehicle is registered to him. Okay? It's not registered to you. We know that you guys were together in the vehicle a month ago, right? You got arrested. You got into a domestic with him. You were living down here with him. And you're lying and telling us that he's living with his mom somewhere. So there's all these things that you're telling us that you're lying to us about. And I think it's because you're upset with what happened last night, understandably, okay? But you need to tell us the truth about what exactly happened, because you're lying. There's all these things that we.
Bro, to stab someone 27 times though, bro, like what kind of like bro, what is wrong with you, bro? 27? Like think about that, bro. Let's just go through this real quick. Let me just okay, so think about this. Like so 1, 2, 3, 4. Like he was like, nah, that's not enough. 5, 6, 7. It's not enough. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's not enough. 19, 20, 21, 22. It's not enough. 23, 24, 25, 26. That's not enough. 27, bro. That's pretty much what bro was doing, bro. Like, god dang. And your dad, bro, your pops?
know that you're lying about.
Not the pops.
Okay.
What did happen?
So we need you to tell us, Jared.
Can you tell me what happened? Because I don't know what happened.
How come you don't know what happened?
What did happen? I don't even know what we're talking about.
We know who you got in a fight with. We need you to tell us who you got in a fight with. We know the person.
I don't know the person.
We do.
How do you know the person when you were just asking me about them?
Because we're seeing how honest you were going to be with us, and we don't think you're honest at all. And you're nervous right now? Because I can tell.
I mean, I'm very stressed out, yeah.
I know.
I know.
And I would be stressed out if I was in your situation, too.
So I don't even know why I'm being asked. Who cares?
We just want to know the last time you saw your dad. Because,
Nobody's
like I
business
said,
but mine.
we need to get his car back to him.
No, I'm the one using it. He gave it to
You
me.
don't understand. It's registered to him.
Okay.
By law, he's the only one that can get the car back.
Okay, then he can come get it when he needs to get it.
He won't know where it's at.
Yeah,
He ain't never gonna go get
I
that
can
car,
contact
boy.
him.
How?
How can I contact him?
Only way you gonna contact him is through God. And even then, bro, I don't even think God would let you talk to him, man. Hey, God, forgive me, bro. I'm not trying to get between y'all and him, or you and him. I'm just saying, hey,
Tell
this
us.
is crazy.
Well, we could try using a phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know a number? That's what I'm asking.
No, I do not.
Give me an idea of 3 numbers we dial.
1, 2, and 3.
That's it.
Yeah.
Do you know where he is right now?
I don't know where anyone is right now.
Okay. When was the last time you saw your dad?
When was the last time you saw him?
Well,
Bro.
I'm going to say today.
Today. Okay.
I think it's obvious that you know, because all the questions that you've been avoiding today have had some sort of relation to your dad. There's certain things that you've been honest about and certain things that you've lied about, and every single thing that you've lied about has had to do with your dad.
Wait, I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
Damn, that's a crazy strategy. I never thought about it. Like, in the interrogation room, them asking you like all these questions, and then seeing like what questions you avoid and what questions you are willing to answer truthfully. And it's crazy, bro, because like obviously they already know, but they're just trying to fetch it out of you, bro. I wonder why they do that. Like maybe they just want to see if he'll admit it, and then maybe that will help him with. Maybe that will reduce his time. Even then, I feel like that should not play a factor in reduction of time and stuff, bro. Like they did the crime, they got to do the time for what they did, bro. Like, but this is insane. These detectives are pretty smooth, bro.
What is this? What are we talking about?
Your dad.
Okay, what's going on with my dad?
You tell us.
I would like you to tell me.
The last time you saw him, when was it?
He thinks he's
What's
outsmarting
going
you.
on?
Again, you want us to tell you. Answer her questions.
I would like you to answer my question.
I'm answering a lot of your questions. A lot more than I normally do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just,
A simple question takes a simple answer.
Okay.
I thought you, to be honest, when we came in here, I thought you were more of a man.
Damn.
And I thought you were more of a decent person.
Yo, you hear this,
But
man?
for you to
Bad
sit here and not be able to answer a simple question for us and avoid it, it doesn't say a lot about you.
I'm still confused as to why you're even here.
Because you and your dad got into it.
Last month?
No, recently.
Recently?
Mm-hmm.
What if this individual is your dad?
How could that individual be my dad?
I'm asking.
I'm asking you.
Do you and your dad, let me ask you this, do you and your dad live in that truck together?
No.
No?
No.
So there's none of your dad's stuff in that truck.
I mean, there is his stuff in there.
What is?
What?
What's in the truck that's his?
His stuff. That's none of your business, though. What I do
It
with
is,
my
because
life.
I do this for a living.
I understand.
So it is my business, and
It's-
I deal in truth and facts too, not BS.
Okay, but still, it's nobody's business what I do with my life.
So you did say that you and your dad live in that truck together. Is that a fact or not a fact?
I'm confused.
Okay, don't be confused. Because again, when you don't want to answer something or you get defensive, you say I'm confused.
Bro, he's just digging himself a hole, bro. I would have just been like, honestly, I don't want to speak unless my attorney present, my lawyer. I need a lawyer. I mean, that's really the best route he could have took, but he clearly didn't hear his rights properly. This guy's a goof.
Do you guys get like psychological training to do this stuff?
No.
No, you're just talking like that's really who you are.
Yeah, that is who I am. I'm an everyday Joe, man.
I thought you were a wizard.
No, not wizard, Joe.
So now you're Joe and not a wizard.
Joe Wizard.
You're a Joe wizard.
Before they end the interrogation and release Jared, the detective has one
These detectives are a little too nice, bro.
more
Anymore.
question
Like, they
to
just
ask
saying,
him.
joking with
Do
him.
you want to tell us anything truthful before we go?
I mean, not really.
Why not?
Because you people are trying to throw me in jail, so why would I tell you anything?
Well, because if there's something you can tell us that wouldn't throw you in jail,
You're gonna throw me in jail no matter what I say.
absolutely not.
Absolutely so.
If you can give us a good reason as to why this whole
There
thing
is
happened,
nothing I can do from this point. If you have evidence, I'm going to jail. There's no getting out of this.
listen, Jared, she told you before, there's certain reasons that certain things happen. Tonight, yes, you were driving without a license. We can't do anything about that. You don't have a driver's license.
Uh-huh.
The other stuff, if you're giving us an honest reason as to what happened and why it happened, and it's believable, then yes, we don't make up stuff. Like when we talked about facts before, it's the facts. You tell us your facts.
He's got to be
and if
very
that-
careful with his words here, because they're really trying to finesse him here. Like, obviously, they're not gonna let this dude slide on anything, bro. He's gonna do time, but he's trying to make it seem like if you give us, the stuff we're looking for, I mean, there's a possibility, or there's, this can, and then he just switches to another thing. But like, he's just kind of like trying to put it out there that like, if you comply with this, like this maybe could be better for you, but. He's screwed. He's done. But I mean, he screwed himself over, bro. And I just can't stand like how he says that. Like if I tell you guys what happened, you guys are gonna throw me in jail. Like, bro, nigga, you deserve to be there, bro. You murdered your dad, bro. Your father. You're his seed, bro. And you came out of it, like, you know what I'm saying? The woman that he, you came out of her because he pumped her with the seed that.
Matches what the facts are? Of course. We don't want to get anyone in trouble for something they didn't do.
But you have evidence against
That's
me,
not right.
apparently.
We
so.
have physical evidence.
Yeah,
and
physical evidence.
We don't know what that evidence is going to prove at this point. And evidence can prove one thing, but when someone else tells us another thing, as she said before about the why stuff happens, that plays a whole load into what the evidence shows.
The detectives were forced to let Jared go after spending nearly 4 hours trying to get him to confess.
Damn.
Less than 24 hours later, Jared would walk back into the police department and ask to speak to the detectives again.
I would like to confess to the murder of my father.
Okay. I appreciate you coming in and manning up and saying that. I think it's important that we talk about it and go over everything that.
Man was probably
Um,
up all
tried to
night,
get into
bro.
last
He ain't getting
night,
no
right?
sleep last night.
I mean, I think I just had a huge lapse of judgment. My dad, I mean, I'm not trying to make excuses for why I did what I did because there's no excuse for it, but I was very stressed out and unhappy. My dad would constantly disrespect me, and I felt like I was being bullied and harassed. And when I was in jail, in prison, and around all these like criminalized people, they always talked about how when people do bad things to you, you have to stand up for yourself, and you have to usually, retaliate with violence. And that's been so ingrained in my head that I was consistently, on a consistent basis, thinking about violence when people were mean to me. And I didn't know how to make them stop otherwise. And then in jail, I would be violent to people who were trying to mess with me.
Y'all hear these tears, these fake tears, man? This is the same dude who was just trying to lie to them and make them look like fools, man. Now look at him. Head down, he don't even want to make eye contact. arms crossed, fake tears. You hear him. He's looking down because he don't want her to see that he ain't got no tears in his eyes. Man. He don't even feel remorse for what he did to his dad. That's sad.
It would stop, so I always thought that was the only way. And you know, when I like if you know, my dad would always call the police on me if I got violent towards him, like physically. And then you know, it just got to a point where I was like, the only way to make it stop is to do this. And I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what.
You didn't know what you was doing.
It's
27
not
times.
his fault, you know. Like he didn't deserve that. I just didn't know. Like I didn't know what I did until it was over, and I realized what I did. I didn't understand. Like what the hell did I just do? Like I just. My dad didn't deserve that. I mean, he wasn't the nicest person to me, but I don't think he deserved to die like that. It was horrible. I mean, I remember every second of it. It was awful. And I didn't mean to do that. I just felt like I was pushed too far, and I just reacted in a bad way.
Bro, like,
we were together.
I'm not trying to make this, like, you know, kind of, just, bro, I can't even just imagine that, bro. Just the scene of that. What actually happened, bro. You know, like, I've seen horror movies and stuff, you know, and when they stab and then you got the blood shooting out and gushing out, but 27 times, bro. He was punctured with a knife.
You know, about the time it happened.
I'm a visual person, y'all, so I'm sorry. Sometimes I just gotta see it to really let it process. I can't just hear it, I gotta see it.
So we were just near each other. I mean, nothing really like happened that made that happen. It's just like something I'd been like I just thought of. You know, it just like kind of just came over me.
His voice annoys me.
You know, I didn't really see like what There's just a lot of there's a lot of like projections of violence in like media. Like I mean, like TV shows. Stuff on the internet, music, everything is just so full of violence now, and it just totally, like, I mean, controlled my mind. Like, I just thought that was how you're supposed to react to people who do bad things to you.
Right.
And I just I just didn't even,
I know this part's hard to talk about, but can you tell me exactly what you did to him?
Yeah,
Here we go, y'all. Buckle up.
He was sleeping, and I walked up, and I had a knife in my hand, and I think the blanket was over his head, and I pulled the blanket off, and I think I started stabbing him in the, and he was, telling me to stop, like, and I didn't, and I said no, and I didn't know what I was doing at all, and he fell on the ground at some point, and
laughing, bro.
And I just told him just to go to sleep, stop fighting, just go to sleep, and that's pretty much everything that happened. I saw the light leave his eyes and everything.
Where the knife that you used, how did you get that?
I bought it from the dollar store.
That day, or?
The dollar store? Let me get a knife, bro. What? I didn't even know they had real knives at the dollar store. They sell plasticware. So you went to the dollar store, bro? How evil are you? You can even, like, do it with, like, an expensive knife, bro? Like, I'm not trying to look. I'm not justifying him at all, bro. This man is a fucking weirdo, bro. But at the same time, bro, $1, this nigga spent $1. He died by $1, bro. Bro, he died by $1, bro.
Earlier that day.
What dollar store?
On Federal. Yeah, I bought like a bunch of trash bags and some gloves.
Okay. When you went to the dollar store initially to buy the knife, is that what you were thinking about?
Well, that's why I bought the knife. Yeah.
To kill your dad?
Be smart.
Yeah.
I would have said that if I was the detective. Smart.
When did the idea first come in your head?
The day
First degree.
I think it was either no, it was the same day.
Same day?
It was the same
First
day when I
degree.
was working. I was holding a sign
Life in prison.
for my job, and that's when the idea kind of happened. Oh, it was really just a lot of selfishness, and misunderstanding like things. Like in all honesty, I was tired of kind of being like woken up early in the mornings and kind of being stressed out and I thought like I'm gonna be honest, I thought things like, oh, like if I kill him I'll just be able to like take his car and I won't, I know that obviously it's not gonna work, but take his car and just like be able to sleep and my life will be better, I'll be free and I won't have to deal with this anymore and stupid shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything was blowing up and you just didn't want him to be around anymore.
I really just wanted the stress to stop. I didn't know what to do. I tried everything I knew how to do, and this was the only thing I didn't try. So I thought it was my only option. I didn't realize what I was doing. So I don't remember everything I said. I just remember saying that he was very cruel to me, and I think I remember I said I didn't want to do this to him, and that I said he was very cruel to me. And I probably said a couple other things, but I don't remember. But that was really it until he, passed away.
Jared was charged with first-degree murder because it was very obvious that he planned the attack on his father.
Yep.
Jared would take the case all the way to trial.
And on this statement, you said you brought the knife because you planned to kill your father, right?
Right, like in self-defense.
Oh, so you can kill your father in self-defense is what you bought the knife for.
I wanted to protect myself, yes.
Bro, you just said the nigga was sleeping, bro. What are you defending yourself from? What are you defending? What are you, his snoring, nigga? He said he was sleeping, bro. If he's sleeping, he's doing no harm. He's capable of no harm. You know what I'm saying? While he is technically, if you think about it, he's technically unconscious right now because he's not really thinking. He's just literally sleeping. Once you wake him up, he's conscious. So you telling me, an unconscious man, you were trying to self-defend yourself from an unconscious man? That makes a lot of sense.
So you planned out this self-defense where you were purchasing a knife in anticipation of self-defense.
If I needed to, yeah.
Right? And you bought trash bags in self-defense?
Yeah, I did. Well, no, I was thinking if that happened, I was like stupid and I was thinking there was like a way to like hide this body, but it wasn't.
Right, you're gonna hide a body in self-defense too? That's part of your plan?
Well, if I
Is this him on the left, bro? Golly. That boy done bulked up, didn't he? It probably took him a while to get. Damn, bro.
kill somebody in self-defense, I don't want
Right, you gotta hide this body somewhere, right?
Yeah, it seemed like I did.
You bought gloves to defend yourself as well, right?
Well, I didn't want to leave fingerprints.
Right. You don't want to get caught when you killed him in self-defense, right?
Right.
You dug a hole at the beach in self-defense, right?
That was.
It's funny, bro, because like this dude, this prosecutor, you could tell he's literally just like playing with him, bro. You did all this in self-defense? Yeah, like being sarcastic. And bro's just eating it. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah. Like, dude, you just sound dumb as hell, bro.
Stupid, but I guess I was like thinking that I could have buried him, but I didn't. I wasn't able to do that.
And that hole was dug. You dug that in self-defense?
If I had to like defend myself, yeah. Like
Jared was found guilty of first-degree murder, and he was sentenced to the rest of his life in prison.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this
Called
case?
that.
Please share them in the comments below.
Oh, I'm gonna lie, Jared, you got exactly what you
Just so you know, Kate had a baby.
what's it called? Yeah, Jared, not gonna lie to you, man. I don't know what was going through your head, bro, but your dad, he was literally sleeping, bro, resting, bro. He could not do any harm to you, bro. But hey, man, it is what it is, bro. You got people who make decisions, man. That's what life's about. You make choices, right? He had a choice. He had a choice when he was looking at his dad sleep. He had the knife. He could have been like, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. I'm tripping right now. I don't know what I'm thinking. Went back to bed. Dad would still be here. But instead, he said, you know what? I'm going to take the blanket down, stare at him in the face for about 5 seconds. Then I'm going to start stabbing him. And then once he tells me to stop, I'm going to say no and then tell him to go to sleep. All right, well, hey man, that's gonna wrap up that video, man. Y'all let me know your thoughts on this, man, and like, I don't know. I don't know. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Do y'all think y'all think it was justice served, or do you think he should have got the death penalty? Honestly, sometimes the death penalty isn't offered in states, but I mean, life in prison is pretty. Honestly, I think life in prison is worse than the death penalty because I mean, you literally are forced to just embrace all that. You have to embrace all that. You have no choice. You have to take it all in. So, no Diddy. Well, actually, literally in their case, but hey, I will catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Y'all be smooth, man. Peace, 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 peace.